If you own a local service business and you're still relying on word of mouth and referrals to grow your business, you're already behind, because in 2025, going into 2026, attention is the new currency. Whoever's the best known in your local area wins. And so this is day one of the Local Ads Bootcamp. And over the next 7 days, I'm going to show you exactly how to become the go-to name in your city using Instagram ads. No fluff, no marketing jargon, just exactly what actually works for businesses right now, okay? So first, who am I? My name is Luke Dobson. I've helped over 180 local service-based businesses dominate using Instagram ads at the time of filming this video, okay? This goes up about 10-ish so businesses a month, okay? I've helped my clients generate millions using Instagram as their funnel. If they're already doing $20,000 a month, then we add on another $20,000 on in their business from Instagram. It's usually from this is a platform that they're not getting business from normally. Then we open up this for a marketing channel for them, okay? So I've helped over 180 service businesses across the nation using Instagram ads, content, and DMs, which we'll go through over these next 7 days. And you're gonna know everything from A to Z, okay? So, yeah, anything from junk removal, landscaping, window cleaning, lighting, pest control, you name it. These aren't any like influencers, tech startups, nothing like that. They're just local business owners who finally figured out how to get seen. And they took that leap of faith and signed up. But we're gonna be breaking everything down. You can see, just looking at the followers here, you can see exactly like, start following from your ad, perfect fit client, demolition, businesses like this. They're not talking on camera yet. If your page looks like this is exactly for you. Talking on camera, maybe you know you gotta do some type of videos, but you haven't talked on camera yet, you don't know how to run ads correctly or use the DMs, this is for you, okay? You can turn this guy from this to getting business every single day locally, okay? So let's get right back to it. It's the exact system local service businesses are using to break free from feast or famine referral cycles and build predictable customer flow, okay? Today we're gonna be breaking down the 3-part formula that turns a simple Instagram ad into a lead generation engine for your business, okay? So right now, what is the problem? The problem is referral jail. I talk to service businesses, hundreds every single day, and they're stuck with word of mouth and referrals trying to grow. But the thing is, it's not predictable, okay? Most service businesses are trapped in what we call referral jail. They only grow when someone happens to mention them at a barbecue, or a neighborhood Facebook group, or Susie tells Sally about your business when they ask about a junk removal business, okay? There's no control there, and there's no predictability. If you're doing well with word of mouth and referrals, that means you do good work, but now it's not a linear way to scale. To linearly scale, you need to have ads, Instagram content, and DMs done correctly, okay? There's no way to scale when you need more work just relying on word of mouth and referrals. So you're sitting around waiting for the phone to ring, hoping last month's customer tells, let me make this a little bit smaller, tells their friend about you. Meanwhile, your competitor who runs one simple local ad becomes the first name person they think of when they need your service. The businesses winning right now aren't necessarily the ones better at the work. They're just better at being seen, okay? By the right people at the right time. That's what local ads give you, control over your pipeline. Okay, let's go here. And before we get into this, like the businesses that run just one ad in a 15-mile radius around their city instantly become that first name that people think about. Just one ad showing up every single day, just like how you found my page. Hey, from Instagram, you need to be showing up every single day. I practice what I preach. We market the same way I tell my clients to market, especially in a local area. You need to be showing up every single day. And right now, your competitors are not doing this yet on Instagram, okay? So let's get right into this. The opportunity is there. Sweet. So the local ads formula. Let me break down the exact formula we use with every single client, okay? Call it the local ads formula. 3 things matter the most: the creative, the offer, and the targeting, okay? The creative is a simple, natural looking video showing your face and your work. It doesn't have to be any crazy fancy production. I've done it both, whether it's filmed with a camera or filmed with your iPhone. It gets the point across. Just you being real and relatable, which is what is missing right now on social media. Okay, you're just showing your work, your face, and you talk just like how you would talk to a customer in this video, in this ad creative, okay? And then next is the offer. You have to be crystal clear here. Who do you help? what do you do and where are you located? You have to make it stupid simple, okay? And then for the targeting, you have to stay local, 10, 20 mile radius around your city. You know your city best. You're not trying to reach the whole country, just your neighbors and your service area. These three elements work together like a tripod. If you remove one leg and the whole thing collapses. But if you master all three and you've got a system that prints leads while you sleep. It's not complicated, it just has to be done right. You have to have a high quality creative, high quality as in the words that you're saying in the ad, the offer, what you actually do and how do you stand out from everybody else doing your same offer in town, and then the targeting. You just have to make sure you're talking to a local audience. Okay? If you nail all three, you're already ahead of 90% of the competitors, okay? Let's go here. Okay, and so let's show you a real example of doing this with one of my clients. We've helped 180 local clients at this point. Me personally have over the last 2 years of doing this, okay? And for example, which is a fun one because they came to me when they were at $2,500 a month. They took that leap of faith. They were like, Luke, if this doesn't work out, we're gonna have to push our wedding back and we have to make this work. This is like, we're putting everything on the line here. We have to make this work. And they tried maybe $800 in Facebook ads at the time, and they were like very skeptical about running ads at the time and all that. We got through all of that on the call, on the game plan call. And then they took that leap of faith. They trusted in me and my team. And they were stuck at $2,500 a month. And within, not 90 days, it was roughly 120-ish days. So roughly 4 months, typo there, surviving on word of mouth and referrals. They went from $2,500 a month to $40,000 a month with their junk removal business. And they built one of the biggest, 5 months, built the biggest name in junk removal, in the junk removal industry, okay? They were relying on word of mouth, referrals, and other strategies. They ran one ad that looked just like a regular post and not a polished, commercial, and I'll show you that. And the script is simple. I'll show you the script, or I'll show you the ad, but basically in a nutshell, it's like, hey, you're in the city, you need this, like a pain point, and then, hey, you need junk hauled off, follow our page. Okay. Within 5 months, they were doing $40K a month, same service, same truck. They just absolutely blew up on social media. And I can't take all the credit for them blowing up on social media. They invested in other people as well on the organic side of things and got very well connected. But when they first started out, they're at 170 followers, if that. When they first signed up and I first met them and started talking to them, now they're currently at 74,000 followers on Instagram. They still do practice exactly what they preach, built a 6-figure junk removal business from scratch. It's great. Highly recommend. Go give them a follow. JT Junk is awesome. Tanner and Jackie, we love them. Put it all on the line. They sent it. They're like, Luke, we're going to be one of your best, if not the best testimonials that you've ever had. Watch. And I was like, say less. Usually the clients that say that are the ones that do that because they put it out there. Now they have to make it work, okay? So what you can see here is that one ad that I was saying that you would run is this right here. They have it pinned, okay? They're in Kyle, Texas. Let's play this.
Resident here in Kyle, you know that junk removal, cardboard recycling, and Christmas tree recycling shouldn't be overpriced or overly complicated.
Your needs come first, and that's why we made the process the easiest it can be here in South Austin.
We can load the junk for you from your curb or remove it directly from your home. Perfect for any homeowners and property managers.
As a veteran-owned company, we've helped local residents all across the greater Austin area and Kyle make Texas clean again.
Maybe you don't need any junk hauled, but you need furniture moved or picked up, we've got you covered.
Follow our page here
118 followers when we first ran this ad.
for more tips and content on all your junk removal needs here in Kyle, Texas and South Austin.
Look at this. Love this ad. Kyle, resident here. I'm following you now. Thanks for serving our country. Great ad. Landscaping client. I need to talk a few years ago. I live in Kyle. I just moved here last year. I love it. My brother lives here. From East Texas area, no, why I shouldn't, whatever. Yeah, how crazy is this? You can see all that, LOL, that's my garage. So, do you guys serve this? Great question. Yeah, we do, blah, blah, blah. Okay, y'all hiring. You see how many comments they've gotten on this? Mattress removal. Yeah, considering all these are still, like, how awesome is this?
If you're
Just from that one ad blew them up. And you can see this is not like blow up organically. This blew up with paid ads. They've had a ton of content blow up organically, and you can see that. They're crushing the content game. 667,000 views in a local area. People have seen that over and over and over and over and over again. We love to see it. That's how they did it. You mix that, a good creative with the talk track, plus the offer. It's like, what do you do? Furniture move out, junk haul, whatever. And then it's a local area, Kyle, Texas. And what did you notice?
If you're a resident,
Kyle in the background. Immediately, you're not just saying Kyle, you're showing that you're boots on the ground in Kyle, Texas. Okay, simple as that. I did this too when I lived in St. George, Utah. I showed like as a service-based business here in Southern Utah, and I had Southern Utah behind me where they can immediately see that I live in Southern Utah. Okay, so yeah. Basically, a little bit notes on this. Why does it work? The ad doesn't just look like a typical ad. It's just, Kyle, or it's just Tanner and Jackie talking on camera and showing the junk removal jobs and all that. They're just saying it's no fancy script, nothing like that. It's just personal, clear, and hyperlocal, okay? So, common mistakes here. Oh, hey, there it is. Okay. Common mistakes to avoid. Okay, when you're running for any service business, we've helped probably 120 different niches at this point, and it's true across the board. No boosting random posts. Hitting boost on your latest job photo without a strategy is burning money. You need a structured ad with a clear goal and targeting plan. If you're just going to post something random, you're going to reach random people. Okay, nobody is going to see if they just post, or if I just post this. Nobody knows what's going on here. Nobody knows where you're at. Nobody knows what area you're in besides seeing the, obviously, hashtags. Like, I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, same thing here. Job total, like if you boosted one of these just because it did well organically, you're wasting money, okay? It has to be set up correctly. You need a structured ad, clear goal, and targeting plan. Talking about what you do. Nobody cares that you've been in business for 15 years. They care about what they get. Focus on their problem and your solution, that you solve everything, okay? We're gonna deep dive through all these a little bit, okay? Next is not flipping the camera around. People connect with faces, not logos. That's why I'm showing up every single day. You found me from showing up just like this. If you're filming your job site, your work, and not yourself, you're missing the emotional connection that builds trust, because there's only one of you. There could be a million other landscape companies showing off the before and afters of the landscape job, but there's only one of you to show up, okay? People connect with people's energy, personality, how you show up. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it, Same thing there, no clear call to action. This is a huge one that I see all the time. If you don't tell people exactly what to do next, which is follow our page down below or DM us this down below, they'll just scroll right past and forget you exist. You have to think like people's attention span is like this, and if they need your services, they should have a clear next step immediately. You shouldn't have to have them think. You just gotta, you're just guiding somebody through a maze, and you have to guide them towards the end of the maze, okay? Same thing here. You don't need to go viral. You just need the right 10,000 people in your city to know your name and when they need what you offer. The biggest thing with this, and why I tell all clients, and we'll get into this on day 2, way more on follow ads and why follow ads versus DM ads or get quote ads, is you need an ad with a strategy. So the local ad, you need an ad with the strategy of saying, hey, hyper local, this is what we do. Pain point, hyper local, hook, pain point, what your ideal demographic is dealing with. You solve everything. Client testimonial, just like how we've helped Sally here do this, this, and this. And then call to action, which is going to be follow our page here. Maybe you don't need our services right then, right now, but when you do, we're here for you. That's the difference. It's going to give you the cheapest cost per click on your page. It's going to give you followers is the whole thing you're going after. You're not trying to get messages or sending people to your website, because if they need your services right then, right now, they're going to reach out to you on Instagram. And that's going to get the people that get the get quote nows and send messages. But what if they need your services in a week from now? They don't need it right now, but maybe in a week or 2 months. It's like, hey, I don't want to forget about this page that just showed up. I'm going to follow them so I don't forget about them. That's what wins right now. That is what is winning. hey, follow, maybe you don't need us right now, but when you do, just follow our page. It's the cheapest call to action. It's the cheapest ask for somebody. And there's no, like, they don't have to put in any information, any credit card info, first name, last name, because they know they're gonna get blown up with, you know, promotional texts and emails. None of that. You're just saying, hey, follow us. Little do they know, once they start following you, they're gonna get hit by your ads more, and then you can then DM them, which we're going to talk about in another video, okay? So, you get this. This is the common mistakes to avoid. Boosting random posts, you're gonna waste your money. Talking about what you do. Nobody cares how long you've been in business with it. They just have to care about, like, that you get them. All my content is based for service-based businesses. They don't care that we've helped whatever. Like, you got to think about, like, what is in it for me on the other end of this. If you're targeting homeowners in Huntington Beach, California, you need to talk about what homeowners in Huntington Beach, California are dealing with right now. Are they dealing with their spotty windows from the ocean salt, or whatever you want to say, because Huntington Beach is near a beach. Whatever you want to say there, you need to be speaking to their pain points in all of your content. None of the other content matters, okay? So I'll show you this too. I'll show you another example. Trace Walters, another client, blew him up, 10K a month to like 200K a month. I have a testimonial with him pinned. But the content, all of his content, he does backyard remodels, okay? All his content is based towards service-based businesses, based off of homeowners that typically love dogs.
All right, we're in historic Phoenix.
And he's showing off
Before this yard, let's check out the act.
like, look, this is a before and after for a backyard. Who is this gonna appeal to? A homeowner that their yard looks like trash right now, you know?
This project was a home run.
It's like all of his content is based off of like targeting homeowners and more like very high quality cinematic, all this kind of stuff, okay? Go take a look at his page and deep dive into it a little bit more, okay? So, what is your action steps here? Pick one service you want to be known for. You may already have a business going, and this is for you if you already do, but you may do 10 different things within your business. You want to focus on backyard remodels and kitchen renovations and this and roofing and whatever else. You do all of them, well, pick one to start and one to blow up. Whether it's residential versus commercial for permanent lighting. Permanent lighting is huge right now and does very, very, very well. If you do that, go all in on one thing, residential permanent lighting, and then you make all your content around that. I'm saying that for now, and then once you grow and you scale and you see how well this works, then you can run a commercial ad, and then you can get commercial clients from that, okay? Pick one to start, choose a service that's easiest to sell, fastest to deliver, and looks best on camera. That's why these auto detailers do very well. The junk removal does very well because it's very easy to show it looking good on social media, okay? Window cleaning, same thing too, okay? Trying to advertise everything at once dilutes your message and confuses your audience, so you dominate one niche first, own that category in your city, and then expand. If you do gutters, roofing, window cleaning, all this kind of stuff, if you do everything, you're the jack of all trades, master of none. You want to be known as the master of one, as the authority in one first. Dominate one niche, own that category, then expand. So you got to think about it. What's the service you could talk about all day? What's the one where a customer says yes to the fastest, and that is your starting point? Write it down. That's what your first ad will be about on Instagram. Shoot me a DM on Instagram if you have any questions with this, or just to let me know, hey, I'm getting my first ad up. What do you think? I got you in the DMs on Instagram. Just shoot me a message. I see all my DMs, okay? And this is what I would focus on. Tomorrow, this is what we're going to be going over, the Instagram funnel. You've learned how to get attention with ads. It's a high quality ad with the creative done, hyper local. It doesn't have to be crazy edited or anything like that. It just needs to show that you're local, show that you know what you're talking about for your service and why people should pick you because you understand their pain points. Now, tomorrow we're gonna be connecting the dots, how to turn that attention into paying clients. Because if you just post that as a regular reel, you're gonna still be reaching 0 people. You need to be running the ads correctly. You'll discover how to connect your ads to your content and then to your DMs into one smooth system that moves people from who's this to here's my card without feeling pushy or salesy. Because your Instagram is your main funnel. Just like Trace gets 5 figures, 6-figure deals from Instagram solely in his DMs based off this content here. Okay? It's not a crazy amount of content. Now he obviously hires a videographer and things look good too, and he's got the personality for it. Okay, but when it started, it was just him with his iPhone on a tripod. Okay, this is how it starts. So we're gonna be showing you how to turn that one ad, how to run it as an ad, and then how to use your content, which will do 90% of the selling for you. Okay, same thing here, does 90% of the selling for them. Okay, I'm excited for that one. It's gonna be fun. Stay tuned for the next video in this series. It's gonna be great. If you have any questions at all through this whole process or what it looks like working together, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. It's a lot of hand holding, a lot of done with you support, not done for you. We're not running your ads for you. We're showing you how to do all this, just like I'm showing you here, with way more one-on-one support, because all the information is out there. People pay for implementation, okay? But you can go implement all this right here. If you have any questions at all, shoot me a DM. I'll see you guys in the next video.